welcome to Take 5. Back in LA, and I'm really happy and grateful to be home and have HD video. And wanted to do a little announcement. The class on Monday, unfortunately, is not happening because it's my fault. I didn't communicate very well with my assistant about my schedule, and I'm flying to Europe exactly at the same time as we're having the class. So there's that. So you'll be next Friday from Barcelona. Anyway, let's come up with an intention for the beginning of the class. That might be something for the class, or for the future, or for the next month, or from now on. Whatever you choose, set it, and we'll come back to this intention throughout the class. Also, I wanted to incorporate a mantra meditation that I've learned many years ago from Transcendental Meditation, and this mantra coming back to this one specific thing throughout certain periods of time, kind of like the intention setting, but I will be repeating that throughout the class. So each time I suggest the word for today, the intention to be released, as in release everything that's no longer needed. And you can combine this with your intention. Each time I say release, then you repeat your intention 3 times in your head in present time. So that might be something like, if your intention is not to release, but it's like, I am focused, then each time I say release, you bring yourself back into the present moment, and then you repeat, I'm focused, I'm focused, I'm focused, in your head 3 times, or out loud. It could be out loud. And yeah, that would give us a little bit of a jump start for maybe carrying on later on that intention in our heads, and also releasing everything that's no longer needed. So that way we could free up space for the new and the stuff that's meant for us, that our higher self is craving for. So let's find a comfortable sitting position and begin. So it would be release throughout the class. Release what's no longer serving us. Close the eyes for like a minute and relax the shoulders. Maybe move them towards the ears and then back down. Palms are up to receive an energy flow, and palms are down if you want to ground, depending on what is it that you're looking for today. And begin relaxing the scalp and the forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Relax the jaw. Once again, relax the shoulders and the arms and the hands with the fingers. Relax the chest and the abdominals. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees and the calves and the ankles. Relax the feet and the toes. Inhale deeply all the way to the bottoms of the lungs. Belly expands forward, and then on exhalation, exhale, belly towards the spine. Inhale once again deeply, all to the extremities, to the fingers and to the toes and to the crown of the head. Exhale what no longer needs to be around you, inside of you, anything. Release. And breathe fully. Inhale, belly forward. Exhale, belly towards the spine. We will try to maintain as much as possible this breath throughout the practice. Identify in your center 5 things that you feel. Are you anxious? Are you joyful? 5 feelings and emotions that you feel right now. Now identify, open the eyes for a sec, identify 4 things that you see around you. Now identify 3 things that you can hear right now in this present moment. Throughout the class, you might hear many more and use those to bring yourself back into the present moment. Now identify 2 things that you can smell. One can be the lack of smell. Maybe close back the eyes. And identify one thing that you want to release, that no longer serves you, and you just want to get rid of it, dump it, and just put it away in the past where it's its place for good. Deeply inhale all the way to the belly and exhale, release. Release everything that no longer serves you. Open your eyes or keep them closed and move into a tabletop. Hands and knees underneath us. Each time we're on the hands and knees, we are spreading fingertips wide in order to protect the wrists. Also, try not to lock the elbows, but instead keep them strong and shy of lock. Inhale the head and tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, pushing the mat away with the hands and the ankles. So on inhale, the head and tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, push the mat away, round the back. The top of the spine is going up as it's pulled by a string. And just begin feeling your whole body. On exhale, release. Keep flowing at your own pace. On the next inhale, extend the left leg behind you. And notice if your left side is a little bit tighter just because your left leg is lifted, and perhaps the left side of the core is engaged more. Instead, push the heel away from both of the shoulders equally. Bend the knee of that leg. And extend the foot again, heel far away from the two shoulders. Back to tabletop. So we're going to do the same thing with the right leg. Extend the right leg back and behind you. Notice if the right side is automatically tighter in the core. Instead, move the heel away from both of the shoulders at the same time. And breathe. Release. With exhalation, keep the leg up. You will find out that throughout the practice there will be one more thing to release, and then another one, and then another one that will be coming back to your mind. I want to release this, I want to release that. Just keep them in mind, keep stacking them as they're going to go further away from you. Bend the knee of that leg. And straighten the leg again. Maybe a third and fourth things are happening in your head, coming up, that needs to be released. Back to regular tabletop, all fours, and go into child's pose. Sit on the heels or ankles. Extend the hands. Use child's pose throughout the class. If it gets too intense, feel free to just drop in child's pose anytime. If it's too intense or you're losing your breath integrity, or you just need a break, use the breath to tell you how long is too long that you're holding in a pose, or if the pose is too intense. If the breath is restricted, then you are too deep in a pose, or you're holding too long. So use this as your resting pose throughout the class. Also, as much as it's resting, it's also active, because you will be pulling your fingertips away from the tailbone to further extend. Actively pulling the fingers away from the tailbone. Inhale yourself back to tabletop. Don't forget, each time we are on the hands and have any kind of a weight on the hands, we want to keep the elbow shape lock and spread fingertips. If there are any issues with your wrists, you can be on your fists. Tap the toes, lift up, downward facing dog, tailbone up towards the sky. And begin walking one heel at a time. Down, left, inhale, exhale. Down, right, inhale, exhale. Down, release. Down, release. Actively pushing the mat away with the hands. Chest is moving into the direction of the thighs as much as possible. Imagine I walk behind you and I press in between your shoulder blades. That makes your chest go towards the thighs. Ideally, stare at your navel. Inhale into plank, body flat as a board. Exhale, ride the breath down, all the way down, and let go. Untuck the toes. Walk the hands forward. How far you can walk with the hands forward. Use the right hand for leverage and grab the hold of the left ankle with your left hand. And then bring the ankle towards the glutes. Breathe. Release. When you're dealing with anything in the legs, the muscles are very big and strong and they take so much time to release. And be patient with them. They always need more stretching. Let's let go of the left leg and we'll grab the hang of the right ankle as we're using left hand for support. Bring the ankle towards the glutes. Release. Slowly letting go of that. Tuck the toes back and plant the hands, spread fingertips or on the fists, and we lift up in downward facing dog. Elbow up towards the sky. Pushing the mat away actively. Tailbone towards the sky. Look forward and place left foot towards the left hand. Place the right knee down. And then untuck the back toes and try to be on the front of the right knee, so not on top but like a little bit in front to protect it. Then begin walking the front foot forward. Use the right hand for leverage and inhale your left all the way up. Slow mindful movements, no slamming yourself in a pose or out of a pose. Take your time, be mindful. Mindfulness here will translate into your life later. Left fingertips far away from right fingertips. We're gonna switch. Left arm down, right one up. And breathe. Right arm back down and straighten the front leg as you're moving backwards. Try to keep the spine straight as possible, and then begin folding towards the toes, extending the entire length of the entire left leg. Maybe even pull the toes towards you as you flex the foot and engage the entire length of the left leg in this release. Walk the hands forward slightly so you can move the left leg back, and then tuck the toes, downward facing dog, lift up, inhale, tailbone up towards the sky. Breathe and release. Inhale into plank, ride the breath down, chaturanga, elbows in towards the body, lowering. Inhale up, downward cobra, and exhale back to downward facing dog. And once again, tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale into plank. Elbows in, lower in chaturanga. Inhale up, downward cobra. Back to downward facing dog. Moving the right foot towards the right hand, placing the left knee down on top of the back toes, and then kind of walk the right foot a little bit forward to get deeper into the stretch. Inhaling right arm up towards the sky. Try to space out as much as possible. Left fingertips to right fingertips. Creating space in the shoulder blades, creating space in the chest muscles. Arms are very far apart from each other. Let's switch, so right arm down, left one up. Release. And when you're ready, left arm goes back down and straighten the front leg. Trying to keep the spine straight here and flex the toes. Moving into the direction of the toes with the face. Release. The entire length of the right leg is relaxing. We're trying to keep the spine straight here so we can concentrate on the stretch of the legs, because the legs, as we know, have big, strong, stubborn muscles, and usually they will pull on the spine if the spine is curved. If you keep the spine straight and strong core, then most likely the muscles of the legs are going to be released sooner before they start pulling on the spine. And when you're ready, slightly walk forward so you can get the right leg behind you. From tabletop, tuck the toes, move into downward facing dog. At this point, both of the heels are aiming to go into the direction of the mat and the earth. Tailbone up towards the sky, and both of the legs extending from tailbone to heels. Length, creating length in the backs of the legs. Actively keep pushing the mat away with the hands, chest towards the thighs. Inhale into plank. Release, stay in plank. Inhale into the belly and then release. We're gonna turn into to the left. So right side plank, left arm up towards the sky. Feel free to place the right knee down for support if you want it less intense. Or elevate the left leg if you want it more intense. Breathe into the belly. Back into downward facing dog, pushing the mat away with the hands. Inhale into plank and turn towards the right. So right arm up, left one down. Side plank on this side. So here feel free to elevate the right leg if you want it more intense, or place the left knee on the mat if you want it less intense. In any case, the fingertips, the hands are very far from each other, so try to stretch them as much as possible between themselves. And then back to downward facing dog. Chest towards the thighs. Breathe fully. Actively push the mat away with the hands so you can elevate the tailbone more. Suck in the belly. Even though the air goes all the way to the bottoms of the lungs, the belly is still. Move towards the spine. Strong core. Look forward and place left foot forward towards the hands. Plant the right heel down. Engage the core. Elevate with face and hands first. It's warrior one. Hands towards the sky. Oh, I can see here that camera angle is not great as it's cutting top part. Exhale into warrior two. The hands are on two sides. Needs to be higher. Okay. Gosh. Look behind the fingers of your left hand. Make sure both of the hands are on the same level and one is not higher than the other one. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky, right one floats down. And then move the left elbow towards the left thigh, right arm overhead. And think about right fingertips away from right heel. Maybe look underneath the right arm. Inhale back into warrior two. Two hands on the side. Squaring hips forward. Warrior one. Hands up towards the sky. With kneeling hands, tower facing dog. And elevate the left leg behind you up towards the sky, far away from the hands. Flare the left leg towards the right. Breathe. Left knee goes towards the left elbow, release. Inhale, left leg back up. Left knee towards the right elbow, release. Left leg goes back up, inhale. Far away from the hands. Exhale, release, knee towards the chin. Once again, inhale, left leg up. Knee towards the left elbow, release. Left leg up. Release towards the right elbow. Left leg up. Release towards the chin. Back to downward facing dog with all four legs of the dog down. Aiming to go towards the earth with the heels. Extend tailbone towards the sky. Chest towards the thighs. Pushing the mat away actively with the hands. Look forward and place the right foot forward towards the hands this time. Plant the left heel down for support. And when you elevate in, think about going first. First engage the core. And then going first with the face and with the hands up. Warrior one on this side. Hips are squared forward. Exhale yourself into warrior two, turning to the side. Hands are on the same level. Check. Looking behind the fingertips of the right hand. Breathe. Let the left hand float down. Elevate the right one up towards the sky. Right elbow goes towards the right thigh, and then the left arm goes overhead. Left fingertips far away from left heel, and maybe look underneath the left arm. Inhale yourself back up into warrior 2, and then square the hips into warrior 1. Hands up. With kneeling, hands downward facing dog. Elevate the right leg up. Actively keep pushing the mat away with both the hands. Flare the right leg towards the left. Same thing as what we did on the other side. So exhale and release right knee towards the left elbow. Inhale your leg, exhale knee towards one elbow. You pick which one. Inhale back up and exhale towards the other elbow. Release. Inhale back up and knee towards the chin. Release. Inhale back up, knee towards the first elbow. Inhale, leg up and behind. Exhale, knee towards the other elbow. Inhale back up and knee towards the chin, release. Inhale back up, downward facing dog. Tailbone towards the sky, chest towards the thighs, pushing the mat away with the hands, extending as much as possible the backs of the legs, and from palms to tailbone. Breathe and exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves us. And find your way to laying down for the next portion, which is going to be release meditation. Relax in Shavasana with legs straight and feet gently on the two sides. Palms up towards the sky. Walk the shoulders towards each other. Release them down. Tuck the chin towards the chest to extend the neck as it's a beautiful continuation of the spine. Relax the facial muscles, relax the space between the eyebrows. Begin relaxing the feet, the legs, everything. And go into the release meditation, which is the next part. Release what's no longer serving you, to create space for the new.
So we're gonna do a meditation for release. We're playing different instruments. You'll be laying on your backs in Shavasana with palms up towards the sky. And the feet are gonna be far apart from each other. Just relax gently on the two sides. And maybe tuck in the chin slightly so you can prolong the neck and have it as part of your spine, and I think a beautiful continuation of your spine. So, release meditation where we are thinking about something to release. Something that no longer serves us. And we're going to look at that thing and then consciously leave it in the past. It might be a feeling, it might be a person, it might be a habit, or it might be all of the above. So each time I say release, you're gonna visualize the thing. It could be the same thing, it could be different things. And you're gonna let it go. And you will still see it, but it will be something that is going to be in the past, as that is its place to be the past. Something that no longer serves you, its place is in the past. So with that, begin sending the breath into the belly. Relax the entire body, starting from the feet. Relax the toes, relax the heels, the bottoms of the feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the knees and the thighs. Relax the abs. And the chest and the shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax the facial muscles, the jaw muscles, and the space between the eyebrows. Relax the scalp. On the inhale, reach all the way to the toes with the air, with the inhale, and all the way to the fingers, and all the way to the crown of the head. And on exhale, just release everything. Once again, inhale and expand. Exhale, release everything through the heart. Imagine it releasing like a fountain from your heart, going up and away from you. Release. 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 Release.
Release. Release. Release. Release. Release. Release. Blessings to my wonderful family. Blessings your way. Gently begin moving your fingers and toes. Maybe make some circles with your hands and ankles. And you have released everything that no longer serves you. Feel free to come back to this practice anytime you need to release something and leave it in the past. Where is its place? Anything that no longer serves you, its place is in the past. So you can free space for what's important for your soul, for the new, for the exciting, for what's actually serving you. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.